last time I had a mug that said, okay, what did it say? Oh, it said, magical bastard, or I'm a magical bastard, something like that. But in this video, it's called I'm Not For Everyone. Well, the mug is called I'm Not For Everyone. And the reason why I use this for this one is because, in all honesty, I've tried so hard to like redo this in my head numerous times on how I was going to come on the internet and act when it came to this subject. Because realistically, y'all pissing me off. If I'm being honest, I was like, you know what, Aukievah, we're going to calm down. Because when I first started getting on YouTube and I did the That So Aukievah podcast before YouTube had a problem with my statistics about that little shot. Anywho, schooly do. I was like, you know what? I did cuss a lot. I cussed a lot of y'all out. Like, I really was going off because y'all was just pissing me off as a collective. But this time, I'm going to do it from my heart. So I won't cuss you guys out too badly. Now, will I do name callings? Maybe. The title was going to be Dear Idiots, but it probably won't be that. So let me take a sip of this real quick, just to calm down my nerves, because, yeah. And before I get into this, if you haven't watched my other videos, you should know that I myself am, I don't like to say victim. I would just like to say that I have dealt with this when I was a younger child, of a parental figure actually sexually assaulted me that would be my father, that I did consider my father, and my mother did, well, okay, this is not literally to bash her, these are just speaking fucking facts, didn't do anything. And before we get into this, what this woman did, the bravery that she had, the guts, the courage that she took upon her womanhood to come online and not only expose herself for one, but the trauma that the dad placed on that little kid. Let's take a moment of silence for how many mothers out there that know that their children are actually being sexually assaulted and do nothing. And let's take another moment for the ones that do know and they act like it never happened, and they try to gaslight the kid and say that never happened. You're just tweaking. I don't know what you're talking about. Your Uncle Ronnie never touched you. All right. So these are the things that I was seeing online that was really like pissing me off. And I was like, you know what, Aukievah, you got that voice. Why would she go online? I keep hearing that a lot and seeing those comments a lot. Why would she go online? Well, here's my response to the idiots out there that don't understand why a public figure will, I don't know, go online like they normally would do. Just like any other platform would do with their business that they made online, if it affects the business deeply, will in fact make a statement or some sort of, I don't know, video. So let's just say, well, for her instance, her business was built on her marriage. It was built on the relationship that she had with her dear husband. I don't know if anybody that made that business based on their marriage, and then it comes to find out that that marriage is not so great, like it was publicized, then you would do what? Hey guys, I can no longer do this platform that you subscribers love to come and watch my content for because of X, Y, and Z. Oh. Did anybody think about that? No, I assume not, because I have yet to see one video of people actually defending her. Now, I see comments where it's like, oh, I believe her, yada, yada, yada. But where are the videos? Because I'm just seeing a hate train go on. Anywho, schooly-doo. Now, here's another one. It seems like she only posted the video because she would no longer have an income. She was more worried about the money than her baby. Okay. That one I didn't understand whatsoever because it ties back into what I just said like a few moments ago. It's her business. She posted things about her marriage openly for thousands, hundreds, well, really millions of women to see across the world. And you're telling me that she's not supposed to come online and explain herself? I mean, she doesn't have to. But again, it was the courage. Now, some people may not agree and be like, oh, well, she put the kid business out there and yada, 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 which, I can agree with that to a certain extent. But also, like I said, it's her platform. She took the courage. She spoke up. A lot of people should speak up. Here's the thing, though. That child's going to love her because you took up for me, mama. You didn't stay with daddy even though he was doing X, Y, and Z to me. You didn't gaslit me. You didn't let it continue to happen to me. You didn't let an opportunity open up for him to come into my room and sexually assault me again, mother. Yeah, happy Mother's Day. Like, what? Like, that made no sense whatsoever. Hold on. Ooh. We'll say that for a little later. We're going to leave that for a little later segment about my other, I shall say, opinion as to why it would be a good thing if she was still worried about the income. Because at this point, look, guys, let me tell you something. One day I will tell my story, okay? I mean, I got plenty of them at this fucking point. Jesus Christ. I'm not for everyone, though. Look, all I'm going to say is I know what it's like to sit here and care about your baby, but also still worrying about the income. When there's not an actual provider, like providing, or when some shit shakes up your world and you're like, oh, wait, this was going like this, but now it's going like this. Look, I've done personally some things where I could see myself in her, where the money or whatever that I was getting, it wasn't being invested in properly. Some people invest their money in clothes, shoes, purses. I didn't do that like until just now because I was like, oh, Instagram feed need to get a little better. Or their house, other people. Mine was investing it into other people in the house. That's just. But like Shira always says, what are you supposed to do when you get that money? Invest. Continue on. Oh, this one really shocked me. I keep seeing comments of she's ugly as fuck. What the fuck does her looks have to do with this situation? Y'all as a collective is really pissing me off. What? A child has got sexually assaulted by their dad, and the first thing you would say is the mother is ugly? I don't know. What's next? Are we going to criticize her nails next? Are we going to pick apart her edges? Like, I don't... What? Hey, my kid was sexually assaulted. Oh, okay. Hey, man, your shoelaces are undone. What the fuck? Continue on. His niece coming forth and the other lady, I went off on YouTube. Okay, I'm not going to lie. When the niece popped up, I was like, ew. So I know the channel. Girl, I was going to play the video, her little response, talking about some, oh, you're a liar. My uncle would never. Yeah, okay. Yeah, same shit that my family has done to me. Yeah, but clock this real quick. My abuser admitted it. He said, oh, but I didn't mean to do it like that. I was just trying to teach her a lesson on why she shouldn't be having sex. Yeah, okay. So try and have sex with your stepdaughter and say, oh, well, I was just trying to, steer her away from sex. And then everybody in my family went like this. That makes fucking sense. Y'all, like, just because somebody is sticking up for the goddamn abuser does not mean that they're innocent. Like, but I'm not shocked though, because this world sticks up for the enemy more than God. Ooh. Like, it's wrong to sit here and say that a woman is not an actual woman nowadays. Ooh, hold on. Don't cancel me. No, I don't give a fuck. Y'all can't cancel me. No, seriously though, let's talk like scientific facts right here. Okay, yeah, you change the titty, you change the, the hoo-ha. Sometimes they don't even do that. But, yeah. And look, guys, I've dated girls. I even dated a transgender. So it's not that I'm sitting here homophobic. No, I was a carpet muncher myself. Okay. I am not ashamed of that. I have said it multiple times. I had a girlfriend for 4 years straight. Fuck you. No, you gave me trauma, bitch. Okay. No, seriously though. Like, that's not the point. The point is, I'm just not fucking delusional when it comes to shit like this in the world. Am I shocked that people are sticking up for the abuser, or more so pointing out the fault in the victim versus the abuser? No, I'm not shocked about that, because y'all will stick up for, like I said, things that are not godly, that are not divine from God. And y'all will sit here and look at the people that are following God laws. Okay, and I don't mean God like as in a man in the sky, he's gonna come down and say, no, that's not what I mean. I mean source. I mean, what the fuck is wrong and what is right. You feel it. So for the ones that are sitting here nitpicking at stupid shit, I'm not surprised. I'm really not. I'm not surprised at this niece coming forward and saying like, oh, my uncle is innocent. I'm not shocked at all. She won't be the last one, won't be the first one. Who knows what else is to come, sadly, in this world. But honestly, the other lady, I don't know. It pissed me off because the first one, I was like, not you trying to come online with a plastic ass wig thinking you really doing something, thinking, oh yeah. And ISIS, it don't move. It don't move at all. Why you sitting here so worried about making a video trying to defend your uncle? You should be looking at DIY tutorials on how to fuck with your natural hair and stop wearing goddamn horse on your hair, because it didn't even look like real hair. I swear to God. Y'all go look at her video. I'm not even finna post her stuff. Y'all just look it up. What's her name? The trophy wife, husband, niece, stick up for husband or whatever. Just look up niece with the trophy wife and y'all will see for yourself. And then, like I said, I was scrolling and I saw the other lady and she had on the same damn plastic wig. Not the same one, but it was still like just Black women. All I'm gonna say is this: if you're at least gonna be stupid, don't look stupid. At least try to look somewhat cute, to where it's like, you know what? She's pretty fucking stupid. But I mean, she looks good. She look good. You know? Like, don't be ugly on the outside and ugly on the inside. Bitch, you can't win. Like, instead of getting in a booth, baby, you need to get in the goddamn Bible. Y'all need to start praying for common sense. You know what I prayed for? I prayed for wisdom. You know why? Because I don't want to be looking like y'all. Dumb as hell. On to the next. I spent way too long on that one. Just, ugh. She had the nerve to make videos about being a trophy wife, yet her man was essaying her child. That's like coming for a couple's channel of someone screaming, oh, my man, you know, I love him so much. We love each other so much. We've been together for X amount of years. And then sadly, she gets cheated on. So was she in the wrong for making that content? Was she in the wrong for loving with her divine heart? Again, side note. Look this up. There are studies that's been done that says that people that are placed in traumatic, victimized situations, it alters their brain to the point where they don't make the same decisions as someone who has never been in a traumatic victimized situation, and or a person that has, but now reconstructed their mind to understand, okay, let's think like this because I know that traumatic me will think like this. Like, when you have like too much of like anxiety going on because something happened, and a person that isn't used to dissecting themselves and realizing how to maneuver through that anxiety, they'll just sit in it. It's kind of like if they have depression, they'll just sit in it. But then one day, hopefully the person wakes up and is like, yo, what the fuck am I doing? Why, whenever I do this, or when this happens, or when I see that or hear that or smell that, I do this? Wait, then they start reconstructing the mindset. But not everyone is like that. So with that being said, there were some red flags that she definitely ignored. But how many red flags have y'all ignored? I'm going to get on to y'all. Just wait a couple more seconds. Now, this is what I said in response to that, though, with the whole, why would she make a video? If I had a man that I thought was being loyal and got the bag for me and the family we created, minus the sexual assault and the DV part, I would be screaming, my man as well. But sadly, in her case, things took a darker turn because certain red flags were overlooked due to the fact of, like I said, her trauma responses kicking in and taking over her thinking and survival skills due to her being sexually assaulted herself. Yes, she was indeed sexually assaulted herself. Now, there are certain situations that I have allowed because that is what I saw in my home, but I kept telling myself I'm not going to do this, but I still ended up doing this, which was one, my mom would always get called names. And I would allow the person I was in a relationship to call me names. And I kept telling them, hey, like, I don't feel comfortable with this because this is what I witnessed my mom go through. So, these are just like my boundaries. And they're like, oh, yeah, I understand, yada, yada. And then did the complete same thing. And I spent years and years and years in that relationship. And I was just like, no. Like, I'm good off that. I'm good off that. Like I said, sometimes, yes, somebody could have been like, why did you stay for years on that? Bitch, I got trauma. Okay, like, damn, at least I know and I worked on it. So now, I swear to God, if the next motherfucker was like, oh, game on. Not gonna expose what I'll do or say, but game on. Because I don't have time for that shit. I really don't. Now, my other point that I wanted to make was this. Let's be for real. We've all screamed, my man, my man, my man. And our dumbasses was screaming it about a Dusty who didn't even deserve to be looked at, yet alone share the same fresh of breath air in the same room as a bad bitch. Okay? Like, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. Like, y'all really be online? Like, y'all sprinkle when really only thing y'all are is sexy red. Like, y'all think y'all Sade, but y'all sexy red. Like, it's giving very much ghetto. It's giving very much, oh, I'ma just pick and choose. Like, girl, I know you probably right now hooked up with your brokey right now. Brokey. I don't have time for it though. Now here's the other one. Oh, girlies, we have just a few more to go through, but we're almost there because y'all really need this. Blue pill or red pill? Ugh. This is a hate train, okay? I don't see any videos talking about how we can notice any quiet red flags, the ones that you wouldn't even think of as a red flag. Like, what if someone didn't know, for instance, that a child wetting the bed is a sign of sexual assault? Or spreading their feces is one. I personally didn't know that that was a sign. I know other signs of sexual assault, but I personally didn't know that if your child is spreading their feces across the house or on objects, that is a sign of sexual assault. I personally would have taken it as, oh, I don't know, my kid is young. and are doing that, like they're just some nasty little fucks. I'm not gonna lie. That's how I would have thought. The first thing I wouldn't have thought was, oh, somebody is sexually assaulting my kid. But you know what? I'm glad that this situation happened because it made me do more research on little signs of, you know, when your child is being sexually assaulted. Because, you know, like I said, I know certain signs, but I didn't know all of them. Thought I did, but I don't. So my other thing that I'm going to say about that is that we should be supporting her and giving her the grace of not knowing how things should have been dealt with, as in the type of red flags that he first presented and her buying the ring for them, which some of you the curly dog ass bitches shouldn't even be talking about, because how many people are y'all housing? Hold on. Hold on. Cut this. I said I wasn't going to be cussing. Because I feel like I should add that in, because fuck y'all. Y'all are pissing me off. You know what? Let's meditate on it for a second to see if I should say this. 1, 2, 3. I got a yes. So we're going to proceed with saying it. Anyways, we're going to start over. We should be supporting her and giving her the grace of not knowing how things should be dealt with, as in the type of red flags that was first presented and her buying the ring for them, which some of you cursed crowley dog ass bitches shouldn't even be talking about, because how many bum ass boyfriends are y'all housing right now? Talking about something. Oh, why she buy the ring? Bitch, you don't even have a ring. You don't. Like, y'all are literally caking up with people that don't even like y'all. People that you're paying their bills for. People that literally will have you cook them a home meal and then call you a bitch at the end of the day. Like, not saying that all y'all are like this. I mean, when I heard that, I said the same thing, where I was like, oh no, like she bought a ring. Like, but that don't mean that I'm gonna sit here and be like, oh, well, couldn't be me. I'm better than that. I'm better than her overall. I mean, well, it really couldn't be me, but like buying the rings. But what I'm meaning is that I'm not just gonna shit on her even more. I'm not just gonna fucking talk mad shit. That's all I could say. Just talking mad shit about her. For what? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of stupid shit that I could tell y'all, that I don't mind telling y'all whatsoever, about the relationships that I've been in and what I allowed, to the point where y'all would even call me a pick-me-sha. Y'all would call me that. As of right now, no. But I'm pretty sure there's some pick-me-sha shit that we've all fucking done. And don't sit here and say, well, me being a pick-me-sha once didn't get my kid sexually assaulted. Watch your fucking mouth, though, because you never know, and I don't wish that upon nobody, but watch your mouth. And God forbid that it actually is happening behind closed doors and you just don't know. Now, back to the couragely dog ass bitches. And bitches will be bleeped out, though. Can't do too much cussing on YouTube, though. Take my shit down. No, but for real, though, how many of y'all are cooking his meals and paying all his bills while sucking hick like a 7-Eleven Frosty on a hot 107-degree weather, just to be left with stress and a bald-headed ass scalp and a dry withering coochie while he taking Jessica the rabbit to Pound Town? Oh, because I feel a lot of y'all gonna be quiet in the comments now. Don't let me do no research. Don't let me do no research on y'all. Because, yeah, it's a lot of y'all that's sitting here acting real funny, like y'all don't be allowing it. Couldn't be me. The same ones that be hollering instead of embodying the energy of couldn't be me, be the main ones doing it. That's like you going into a room full of girls and saying, oh, I'm the baddest bitch. Why you gotta say it? Why not just pop the fuck up and be the baddest bitch? Like, ew? Okay, sure. And PSA, for the one saying she's only worried about the money, which we can tell that it's not the case whatsoever, I would be worried if she wasn't even worried about it, even from the jump, because it costs to have kids, 5 kids at that. So for me personally, I wouldn't just not only be worried about my baby, but how to get me and my baby the fuck up out of the house. Meaning, I'm also going to have to what? Worry about money, worry about my finances. And believe it or not, money will most definitely have been on my mind as well as a stay-at-home mom. And it is because, I mean, I stay at home, my baby, and it is. Ooh. But yeah, I would just be worrying about, did I save any money? And if I didn't, how can I move forward from this situation? Ooh, okay. Jesus. My leg falling asleep. But yeah, money still has to be made. So her emphasizing on how she doesn't know what her channel will be about is quite appropriate for this conversation, because like I said, she made her business based off of her marriage, and I'm sure the money that she has possibly made has helped her in some shape or form. And I mean, that's just the truth. Her information that she gave out was really wonderful. Like I said, I was subscribed to her. When I saw the video popped up, said I married a monster, I didn't click on it because I didn't know who she was. I didn't know, like I didn't see the trophy wife. I just saw the thumbnail, and you know, she didn't look like herself. In all honesty, she looked so different, like really, really different. Oh my gosh, I'm having fucking deja vu. This is crazy and I love it, but continue on. So I didn't click on it, but her videos, I have personally watched them in the past, and honestly, it was great information. The information that she provided, I would gladly do that for my divine God masculine like husband. I wouldn't do it for a fucking Dusty. I wouldn't do it for a man that doesn't deserve it. But like I said, her information is deserved to be given to a divine, godly, masculine man. Like, I mean, come on now. Even down to the way, like, she spoke facts. She spoke pure facts, down to how you should dress, carry yourself, you know, the things that you should do, you know, to make a man feel like a man. She was on point with those things. Did I watch all of her videos? No, but I watched majority of them enough to love her and subscribe to her. So yeah, I had said it how I wanted to say it, but what I typed in the notes was her information that she gave out was wonderful and meant for the right divine masculine being, even though there are some started things that she shouldn't have done, but that shouldn't and doesn't discredit her message. Because again, how many of y'all saying sprinkle, sprinkle, yet let it up brokey, lotto, insert, break your back, yet you still screaming sprinkle, sprinkle. No, because he breaking your back, but then what happens if he break it to the point where you can't fucking move? How he gonna pay those bills? Silence. Because I'm over y'all. Now, this is honestly meant for my heart, because this is what I am being told. Okay? Just this is just how I feel. My intuition leads me. She has a gift, and that gift was her voice, her deliverance, and her beauty. Just because that man turned out to be a demonic, forceful being doesn't mean that her voice should be taken away, and that she should never step back into her purpose. We don't know what her purpose is, to be honest. Only her and God knows. So whether her purpose is to use her voice or whatever it is, it shall and will be allowed, whether you or the devil or the demonic forces would not like them to happen. I'm just glad that she spoke up, to be honest with you, because some moms would never Like, some will make excuses and act like everything is okay. And like I said, trust me, I am a product of that situation myself. And I would have rather my mom done this or plastered his face everywhere so others could know not to be safe around that man. So others could know, hey, he could possibly do this to your daughter. So I'm just letting the neighborhood know. So that is all that I have to say about this topic. Like I said, once again, I'm not for everyone. Not everyone is going to like this video. Not everyone is going to agree with me. Not everyone is going to like me. And that's okay. Because I wouldn't want you motherfuckers to like me anyways. That protect abusers. The fuck I look like? We not friends. They not like us. They not like us. Like, period. Like, I don't like you. Like, I'm gonna put a screenshot right here. Like, when I told that girl, I was like, is it the plastic wig or something? Like, is the microplastics fucking up your brain cells to the point where you can't think straight? Like, what is going on? Like, damn, I get it. Like, stay away from the water bottles. Stay away from the plastic Tupperware. Stay away from the plastic weave. I think we just have too much plastic running through us to the point where we just don't know how to think right. Like, monkey see, monkey do. Which is really embarrassing because it's a lot of black women doing it. Like, come on now. Come on. And yes, if she is lying, yes, she does deserve to go to jail. But do I genuinely think that she's lying? No. But if she is, then yes, she deserves to go to jail. I'm talking about ISIS. But, no, I'm done. I've talked for 32 minutes straight. Well, that's So Aukievah podcast. Bye.